7 is live and working.
Let's go. Episode 7. Had that two-parter last week.
Yeah.
Back at the single. Well, not single, but like just us. No guests today.
Yeah, no guest this week.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know, it's nice to have the couch to yourself sometimes. You know?
Yeah, that's what I always say. Nice to have the couch to yourself. Well, me and you.
Yeah.
That's it.
Who's normally in the house, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
But it was good to have a guest, I guess.
Yeah.
It was fun.
It's fun. We'll have more.
Yeah.
For sure.
So in the future, reach out if you want to be on the podcast.
Yeah. Leave a comment. You feel like you got some fun stories for this couch.
Yeah. Also, give us a rating, please. If you're listening, please rate it. We've only had 4 people rate it. 2 of them are me and Gage, and there's a lot more listeners than that. So
Yeah.
drop some stars.
Hopefully 5 of them.
Yeah, hopefully 5, because this is 5-star content.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Well, how have you been, man?
Dude, I've been great. I'm super sad we missed last week, though.
Yeah. Well,
It was kind of a hole in the week, but
yeah. Yeah, we didn't record one last week.
yeah,
Put one out.
we did the double episode, so Gage was like, I'm going to take a vacation because we've been working really hard.
Yeah, I needed a break from all this. Yeah, I went to St. George on my vacation. It wasn't even really a vacation because I went there for a wedding. That's not really a vacation.
Oh, it wasn't just with your buddy again?
Well, me and my roommate went down. We only went for one day. We drove down.
You didn't even stay the night?
No.
Oh.
We drove down Saturday morning at like 6. Then we went to like the breakfast that they had for the wedding. And then we just kind of hung out until the reception.
Uh-huh.
And so we were basically like in St. George just for that day. And then we went back that night. So it was just a one-day adventure in St. George.
So you drove 8 hours that day, basically?
7,
Dang.
3.5 each way.
Gosh.
Yeah.
That's
Crazy.
rough.
But while we were down there, I watched Thunderbolts. Heard
Is that the dog movie?
No, what?
Yeah,
What
like,
dog movie?
oh, that's Bolt, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, that's an old movie.
Yeah, okay.
To bring up.
Thunderbolts. What's Thunderbolts?
Usually when people
Oh,
say
is that the
ice-
Marvel one?
Yeah, it's a new Marvel one.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty good.
Is that the one with like the team where they're supposed to like kill each other or something? But then they like become a team?
Oh, yeah. Kind of like a ragtag bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they form the new Avengers.
Yeah, I think I saw a trailer.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Is it in theaters?
Yeah, right now.
Oh, okay.
That's where I saw it.
Brought to you by Marvel.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully we can get a Marvel sponsor.
No,
That'd be
we're
great.
not sponsored.
No, not sponsored. So yeah.
Well, neat. Well, I was going to ask you if the golf simulator was fixed, but I guess you didn't even go to that house.
No, I didn't.
Still
we
broken.
were just on the road. Must still be broken. We actually did go to that house.
Oh, you did?
It was his sister's wedding,
Oh.
and that's where the reception was at. Was at the house.
Dang, so you didn't sneak inside to play golf?
No, I think it was still broken because I actually did go inside to use the bathroom. Still broken.
Dang. How many bathrooms are in that house?
Don't know.
Okay.
2
That you've used?
that I know of. Yeah, could be many. Usually, yeah. So that was my adventure.
Right on.
Yeah. You have any fun adventures this week? Last week?
I got bullied by like a 12-year-old.
Typical.
I was on a walk and it was like him and his 2 little girlfriends walking down the sidewalk.
Yeah.
And so I see them coming and I preemptively move to the side of the sidewalk, right?
Yeah.
But I didn't see them move, and he's on, the edge that I'm walking on. So I was like, this guy's got to step back, go like 2-1 instead of just 3 across. And he never did. I even like stepped 1 foot off the sidewalk as we walked past, and he still bumped into me.
He's going.
Yeah.
He wanted to display some dominance for his girls, I think.
Quite possibly. Yeah. It was
A little shoulder check.
asserting his, territory.
Yeah, and he sure did. How'd that
But
make you feel?
I was annoyed. I was about ready to stop and be like, dude, come on, really?
I gave you the whole sidewalk. Still give me a nudge.
Yeah, for reals.
Wow.
It's like, where's the sidewalk? I'm almost 30. Like, show some respect to your elders. Come on.
Yeah. If you were walking with a cane, maybe a walker.
No, it's not that bad.
Okay.
But still, it's like common courtesy. Move over on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
So
That's what I'm saying.
the next generation is screwed, basically. That was my takeaway from this week.
Nice.
Also, that maybe I'm a little aimless because I was doing some research into.
Okay.
It goes somewhere. Okay, so I've been experiencing some of my anxiety symptoms again this week.
Right.
Throwback to the first episode when I threw up.
Yeah. Anxiety makes him throw up, by the way.
Yeah, so
Did you throw up?
What? No. Well, yeah, actually, but I think that was because I was sick. But I was doing some research into my old psychological texts, and they say that
Texts.
yeah,
Like books?
yeah,
Okay. Just make sure.
like reading and videos and stuff that I used to frequent.
Okay.
So,
Texts. I'm just like, that's like an
Oh,
old person like lingo there,
you were thinking text messages?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, you're saying texts. That's like old person lingo.
It's not that old. I
It's
mean,
kinda
I
old.
think texts is a pretty common
No, not.
reference to like,
Yeah. Books.
Yeah,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
I'm sure the listeners understood the first time around.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you understood.
Yeah. Barely though.
Okay, anyways. But they're saying that anxiety is like a symptom of aimlessness. So when your goals are when you don't have a clear path to achieve a goal, that's when anxiety comes into your life.
Okay.
It's kind of like if you were dropped into the middle of a desert. It's like if you don't have a clear goal, you couldn't really go any direction and it doesn't matter. And so that aimlessness creates anxiety inside of you because you don't know what to do.
Right.
But when you have a clear path,
it's fine.
You can focus in and be like, okay, this is the next step. I know what to do. But the reason you feel anxious is because you don't know what to do.
Yeah.
99% of the time. I mean, of course, maybe you're in, it's just a scary situation and you feel anxious. But so I started thinking like, okay, let me look back on my life. Let me think about what I'm doing right now. And I was like, yeah, I don't really have like clear cut goals for the
year
or for the future.
For your life.
Yeah, just in general. Like I've just been kind of coasting the last few months.
Makes you anxious.
Yeah.
Aimless.
I think that's what my studies led me to.
Okay. Self-diagnosed.
So we'll see. Yeah, self-diagnosed. Hey, I mean,
the internet said I'm aimless, so I'm aimless.
Dude, there's a lot of people out there doing the whole self-diagnosing thing.
That's
so
true.
I think myself just telling myself, dude, you gotta set some goals. I think that's
That's a good first step. Yeah.
That's an okay self-diagnosis. I'm not like I might actually be on the spectrum because
yeah. The internet said that I'm aimless, which means I might have autism, something like that.
It is funny when people try and do that. Yeah. Well, I won't call anyone out, but
okay, yeah.
I was gonna drop a name, but anyways, when people are like, "This is no one in our family," but
okay, whose family is it?
Eve's family. They don't listen to it though.
Name drop.
No, I'm not gonna name drop. But a lot. Well, okay. Anyways, we'll just move on.
What were you gonna say?
Well, I'm just saying. Sometimes you'll hear at family gatherings like, "Oh, well, I haven't been officially diagnosed, but I think I might have like ADHD,
Yeah.
and it's actually like a superpower." But
Yeah.
But I just like can't focus on things, and it's like, dude, why don't you just like work on focusing on things? Yeah, or get diagnosed and get medications. But
work on focusing. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
How about you just work on not throwing up? Because you have no idea what direction.
Because I feel nauseous, and that's stemming from something. And the doctor that I saw, 2 months ago was like, dude, you're probably just anxious.
He didn't give you anything for it?
He gave me pills.
Oh.
They make me really sleepy though. So
dang.
He said it's like just like a much stronger antihistamine, and every allergy pill I've ever taken makes me tired, even the non-drowsy ones.
Wait, it's like an allergy pill for anxiety?
Yes, it's for anxiety, and he said it's basically like a high dose of like Benadryl or something.
Oh, wow!
It's basically the same drug, but in a higher dose.
That's crazy.
And it clears up
anxiety,
like
and
anxious.
the sniffles.
Yeah.
Itchy eyes, throat.
Yeah. So I do feel calm afterwards, but I feel so tired.
Nice. Maybe you should try some CBD.
Yeah, maybe I should. Do you have to have a card for that in Utah?
Probably something. At least a prescription.
Wonder how I can swing that.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. You just gotta throw up right at the doctor's office.
Yeah, and they'll be like, "Yep, CBD."
It looks like he's pretty anxious.
No, next time we go to Washington, I'll just visit the dispensary,
There you go.
get something
They have a dispensary there,
on every corner.
Oh.
Yeah.
like a vending machine.
Yeah. I bet you there is a vending machine with it in it.
Wow.
Probably not, because I think you have to be 18 or older to purchase, but
Right.
I mean,
You get the idea.
if they could scan your ID at the vending machine, then yeah, they drop you a little something.
Yeah. Well, nice.
You know what else is in Washington that I've never seen anywhere else?
What?
Bikini baristas.
Okay.
I've never been to one, but they're just around.
Yeah. And you've also really only been to Utah and Washington.
I've been in Idaho quite a bit, and I've been through, California was more just like touristy parts,
Yeah.
so I haven't really been around California.
Yeah.
And Nevada, I guess. I've been in a few
probably
places in
have-
Nevada.
Probably
They
have some
probably
kind of
do.
bikini barista.
Well, they just have the pornography is just on the billboards.
That's
so.
true. On the streets, yeah, everywhere.
In Vegas.
Wait, so explain what this bikini barista is.
It's just a,
It's a bar?
woman working
It's
like
a person.
yeah, it's like a drive-through Starbucks, but everyone's just wearing
Nothing.
bikini tops. Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you visited that frequently?
No, I've never been to one, but I've seen them
But you
around.
knew they were
But
there.
some missionaries did get caught going to one, so
Nice.
not nice.
Not nice.
But maybe nice.
It could be nice, yeah. Get lonely out there, you know?
Yeah. Those elders weren't doing sleepovers. That's for sure.
Yeah. You're going to the bar. The bikini bar.
Yeah.
Maybe we
Is
should open
anything-
one in Utah.
Maybe we should. Yeah. It's a wide open market. No competition.
No competition.
I don't think. Unless
could
maybe they
do-
have one or two in Salt Lake.
I don't know. Never been to one. Never even heard of one until now.
We should look one up.
Maybe we could do
I wonder if there's
bikini
one.
and Speedo.
Oh, Chippendale baristas. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Little Mario and Luigi.
Yeah.
Peanut butter and jelly. Yeah.
That's actually solid. And we can stand outside of gyms and like recruit people
Yeah. Or me and you.
when we're starting. Ah,
Get
I would
into a
have to bulk
bikini.
up. I mean, you could probably pull it off, but I'd have to bulk up a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
Well, not a little bit, a lot of it.
A lot of it.
You think your dad would do it? Is he still shredded?
Yeah, he's pretty shredded still.
Sweet. He can be our first one. He'll be our test run.
The Speedo bar.
Does he know how to make a latte?
Yeah. I'm sure he could learn. I'm sure he could learn. Yeah. Good idea.
Yeah.
I think it's a good idea.
Add that to the business idea list. Jackson, if you're listening, write that one down.
Yeah. We know you like this kind of stuff. So, hey, I wrote
So what
down a
else?
couple ideas this week.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
You took some notes? Oh, I
Yeah.
wonder if I did. I can't remember if I did. I was just really upset about that kid that bumped into me while I was walking. That's the only thing I really remember.
Well, my first one was my St. George trip. We already talked about that.
Yeah.
But that sparked a question that I want to ask. What's the farthest you've ever driven?
Farthest I've ever driven.
In like a short amount of time? I guess like just like farthest, you know, in like a trip.
Why would time have anything? Because if you drive further, it's going to take longer.
I'm just saying, like, it's not like, okay, all together, it's just like a nice trip.
Yeah, just in one trip setting.
Yeah.
Well, we drove halfway to Washington, all in
Halfway.
one go. So
that's
that's
still,
probably
like-
the longest I've driven, like 6 hours.
Impressive. It's a long time.
I don't drive for very long amounts of time.
No.
I kind of tap out. Well, we stopped at a hotel and slept and then kept driving the next day.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if that doesn't count as a full-on break, then yeah, like 14 hours, I guess, up to Washington.
Nice. It's a pretty long time.
Yeah. But I've never done the whole thing
Yeah.
all the way through. And then, but other than that, maybe, one time I drove up to Idaho and that was like 7 hours in one sitting. I think that one might be the longest in one stretch.
Hmm.
7
Quite
hours.
a while.
Yeah.
Mine is, well, I didn't drive it.
So it doesn't count then.
No, but it's pretty long.
Yeah, but what's the longest you drove, right? Isn't that the question?
Yeah.
So what's the longest you've driven?
It's less than what you've done.
Okay, if we include the one you didn't drive, then what was it?
We drove from Florida
Oh yeah.
to Utah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We were in Florida. We were at Disney World.
That picture is the funniest.
Yeah. We were in Disney World, and the last day I get COVID because this was in like 2021. I got COVID, and like all throughout the day in the park, like I just kept feeling worse and worse. And then, yeah, like one of the last rides we went on, we had this picture of like just the kids in line.
Oh, everyone's standing there smiling, and Gage is in the back, just deadpan face, staring off into the distance, not even at the camera.
It's just like, yeah.
Totally zoned out. He's fever dreaming.
I was, yeah. I didn't even know where I was. Because I was like, yeah, I don't really feel that good. Everyone's like, yeah, no one feels good. We've been at the parks for a week. Like our feet all hurt. And I'm just like, no, I
Just
really.
suck it up, Gage.
Yeah. I think I remember telling my mom, it feels like I have a fever. Turns out I did. Yeah, but so then we didn't want to fly home because this is like kind of peak of COVID.
Yeah. So you would have gotten stopped at the airport.
Yeah, we were afraid of that. So me and my dad drove cross country from Florida to Utah.
And then he got sick.
And then he got sick.
And then you had to
inevitably.
quarantine a hotel room for 2 weeks.
Yeah, because my sister was going on her mission. She didn't want to get COVID before going into the MTC, you know? And so, yeah, then we stopped or like stayed in a hotel like 15 minutes from our house for a week and a half or so. Yeah.
I heard towards the end it was getting a little rough.
Getting a little rough, yeah. Like, well, for my mom, I mean, I was chilling. I was playing video games all day. They were bringing us food. Just watching movies. I mean, I couldn't taste any of the food, but it was being brought to us. Yeah.
Man, I've never tested positive for COVID, but I'm pretty sure I've had it.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I've had it 3 times total that I've actually tested positive for.
It was actually at, we were doing Thanksgiving at your house, actually.
You had it?
And, well,
gave it to everyone?
No. So I didn't show up there. So I started to not feel good, like, during eating dinner. And then we did, like, karaoke and stuff. And after karaoke, I just had a headache, like, it's super bad. And so, I mean, we went home anyway because we were going to put down Jacob. And we get home, and I was like, dude, I'm just not feeling good. And then I took my temperature, had a fever, and then I was sick for, like, the next 3 days. And I had all of, like, the regular COVID symptoms besides, like, respiratory stuff.
Oh.
But, like, the fever aches and the chills and everything.
Did you lose your taste or smell?
No, didn't lose taste or smell. And then I tried to do a COVID test, but they didn't swab me, you know, where they stick it up your nose. They made me do it myself at the drive-thru. And yeah, I wasn't about to shove it all the way back in. So I just kind of, you know, got the just right on the inside.
Yeah.
So that might have produced, you know, false negative.
Yeah. Interesting.
But no one, I made sure I felt, you know, I kind of checked in, you know, no one ever said that they got sick after that. So
that's good.
So I don't think I caused anyone else to get sick.
Maybe I did. Because I've had it 3 times.
So you should be immune by now.
I can't remember when I got it. But when I lost my taste and smell, like the smell lasted for forever. It's like it didn't come back for forever. And I think it's still not the same as it was.
Weird.
I got like a muted sniffer.
Really?
Yeah.
Which is a shame because you can pull a lot of air in through your nose.
Yeah, okay. That's true.
Boom. There's a little dig at you.
Yeah. For anyone who doesn't know, I got a big nose.
I think everyone listening knows.
Hear that?
Yeah, they can see it on the picture too.
That's true. That's true. Hard to miss. Got it from my dad. It's my dad's nose. Mom's hair, my dad's nose. Well, next on my list, I saw this thing where it said it was on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
It said, "Why is Mike not short for mycicle?"
What?
And bike not short for bicycle. You get it?
Yeah, I get it. I don't.
I just thought it'd be funny because your name's Mike.
Yes, it is. Well, it's Michael.
Michael. But we can start calling it Mycicle.
You could, yeah. Could be a new nickname. Oh, what was the nickname we came up with for you?
I don't know. I can't remember
I
even this
forgot.
conversation.
I swear it was on a previous podcast episode. I've kind of been talking like across the mic. Hopefully that didn't affect the whole first half of this episode.
Yeah.
So I've readjusted now, so I'm talking more into it. But
thank you for that.
yeah, well, I'm just letting people know, just in case it all of a sudden sounds a lot cleaner.
Yeah. Thanks. I'm sure it was fine.
Okay, what's next on your list?
Um.
Oh wait, speaking of things I saw on social media, or that we saw on social media, I saw that a teenager injected a butterfly into himself, like crumpled up a butterfly and like injected it, and then he died in the hospital 7 days later.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, crazy.
That's
I don't know if it's true, but it just showed up on Reddit.
Yeah. Where did he inject it?
I don't know. It just said he injected it. I'm guessing his arm. I would feel like though you could eat a butterfly and be okay. So I don't know what the difference would be.
Right into your veins.
Yeah,
Butterfly
I mean,
veins.
even if he got it into a vein,
Yeah, maybe he blended it up.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure he crushed it up in some way so that he could actually and probably mixed it with liquid. But I'm just saying, what are the odds he even got it in a vein? What if he just stuck it into his muscle and just dumped butterfly remains in in between veins?
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyways, keep going.
That's cool.
It's actually very tragic.
Yeah, that is sad.
It's a terrible way to go.
Yeah, I haven't heard that one before.
Killed by a butterfly.
Today I went to the eye doctor.
Wow, that is great. How's your eyes doing?
They said they were excellent. I got excellent eyes.
Oh, really? Did your prescription change?
It did.
Did it get worse?
Yeah.
Barely, though.
Barely.
Like 0.5 or 0.25, or what are you talking?
I think one, yeah. Well, it used to be minus 1.25 and minus 1.5 or something. Now that's both minus 2.
Oh, wow. Even.
Yeah. Both the same now, apparently.
I went to the eye doctor 2 or 3 months ago, and my left eye changed by 0.25.
Whoa.
That was it.
Interesting.
Yeah. Staying pretty consistent.
Nice. You kind of leveled off now.
Yeah, I think so. Hopefully it shouldn't get worse as long as I keep eating healthy and stuff.
Yeah, you
buy some blue light glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I asked the doctor what keeps your eyes healthy, and he said dark leafy greens are really good for your eyes. He didn't even say carrots.
Interesting.
So
the lore has changed since I was a kid.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe mix in some carrots, but focus on dark leafy greens.
Interesting.
Like spinach, Popeye.
Yeah. Well, the reason I wanted to I have blue light glasses, but I've been wanting to wear my contacts more.
Mm-hmm.
And my last contacts, they were kind of fuzzy. They didn't really work, so I had to go back and get a new prescription for them.
Oh.
Get better contacts. But I do look at a screen a lot at work, so then I'm like, do I just wear my glasses at work? But that's pretty much my whole day. So why even use the contacts?
You could get non-prescription blue light glasses.
But then what's the point of the contacts?
Well, so that as soon as you're not looking at a screen, you can take them off.
Yeah.
It's not that difficult. I think.
No, but it's kind of inconvenient.
I've been thinking about getting some blue light glasses, non-prescription.
I think you just get prescription ones.
Oh, he also said always wearing sunglasses outside is really good too.
Yeah. I never wear sunglasses.
I always wear sunglasses.
Well, that's because I always wear glasses.
Oh.
So I never.
You should get the transition lenses.
I have a guy at work that has those. Whenever he steps outside.
Oh, can we talk about, because you couldn't talk about when you first heard about it, the work thing?
No.
Oh, you can't talk about?
No.
Okay, never mind. Ignore that.
It's fine. This is just a rearrangement.
Rearrangement?
Yeah.
Oh, so you can talk about it.
I don't know.
So now you're behind a desk more,
Yeah.
is what I'm getting at.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
You're not packing pills.
No, still am.
Oh, you still are?
It's the same job.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But you have to be behind a computer more often still?
I am behind a computer more often now, yeah. So,
All
not
right.
too exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyone that works in an office knows that means little promo.
Yeah, maybe.
You spend more time behind a computer?
Yeah. If you're off your feet less, usually means promotion at work.
Not implying anything.
Yeah.
Just saying, like as a hypothetical, if you were on your feet less at work, you probably got a raise.
Yeah.
Or promotion.
Yeah. Hypothetically.
Anyways, we can move on. I don't know. I thought that would be funny. It's not funny.
It's not funny. It's just
It was just dumb. I'm sorry. I'm just such a dumb idiot.
Sometimes it doesn't land, you know? Sometimes it doesn't land.
Yeah. Well, that's the beauty of it. We just keep trying.
Yep.
Episode 7, we're still going.
Still going.
And we haven't, hit the peak of what episode 2 spontaneity was yet. So
No, because that's true.
we probably peaked then.
Uh-huh.
That was such a good
That was
episode.
it. Yeah, I know. It's our most viewed. Number 2.
Oh, actually, I think number 1 is tied with it now in terms of view count. So
That kind of makes sense, though. Number 1. People start with
it's
number
been
1.
out the longest. So if someone finds us, they probably go back and listen.
Yeah.
But what can you do?
Yeah.
Just keep trying.
Just keep trying because our last one is not doing great.
Oh, yeah, part 2 with Colton?
Yeah.
Probably because, well, you know what?
It is a part 2.
Okay, let's keep it 100% not explicit right now. Well, actually, you know what? Okay, so for the audience, I was reading online that if there's sexual content, you should mark it as explicit, which there was sexual content in the last one, so we marked it explicit.
But not like too sexual.
No, yeah, it wasn't. Well, I don't know. I didn't
guess it
think it was
depends.
that crazy, and then I told my mom, and she did not like it.
Yeah. I guess there's, yeah.
So I guess I've been a little desensitized. I guess.
There's variance to what you
Yeah.
think, I guess.
So, I mean, we edited out the hard part and then, but we still marked it explicit. So that's probably why you didn't see, some of the audience probably didn't see it if you have not your settings set up to not show explicit content.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. So we'll keep this one totally clean.
Yeah. Unless something really just happens, you know.
No, nothing.
No.
Oh, wait. Do you think the bikini baristas is a little too explicit?
It might be. No.
Nah, yeah.
Depends on your imagination. I
Yeah,
guess, you know?
Chippendales, that's not explicit. I mean, we didn't say anything about it. We just said that they'll be there serving coffee.
Yeah, in a bikini.
Oh, wait, no. A soda shop with a Chippendale in it. Boom. That's totally going to work in Utah.
Yeah. Brilliant.
I'm just saying, change it to soda instead of coffee,
I know.
and it'll take off.
Yeah. What could it be named? Like sodas and underwear.
Oh, what starts with S that slings and soda?
Yeah. Slinging soda.
Slinging soda. That's not bad.
Slanging soda.
Shooting soda.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dr. Pepper with a little coconut, little
With some coconuts.
couple pumps of coconut. All right, that's not explicit.
Dirty
Right?
Dr. Pepper. Yeah. A very dirty Dr. Pepper. Okay.
Is that trademarked, do you think? Is Dirty Dr. Pepper trademarked? Or is that just...
Not sure. Have to look into it before we start this thing up.
Yeah.
So we get copyrighted.
Anyways, so yes, last episode isn't performing as well, probably because some people missed it, depending on their settings.
True.
Possibly. But our followers have gone up this week.
Yeah.
And there was still a big hump in views as well. So randomly people are watching other episodes or listening.
True.
So it all evens out in the end. But
Yeah. You know what they say.
they just won't hear the second half of Colton's farewell talk.
Yeah, that's sad. Well, it was not really a farewell talk. I mean, we marked it explicit.
Yeah, I know. It was a joke.
Okay.
Gosh. Nothing lands on you.
You don't really say it as a joke.
I know. What, do you want me to laugh at all of my own jokes?
Well, you could like add some, his farewell talk. Something. Something to make it seem like.
Okay, I'll try it out. I'll say it differently somehow.
Okay. Or at least give me a facial expression so I know you're joking.
Just I don't know. Okay, all right, I'll try. I'll see what I can do. But I think it's way funnier when it's just straight to you.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you could give me a facial expression so I know you're joking still.
All right, I'll try. So yeah, anyways, there is an episode 6. Check it out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just your settings if you have to.
Yeah, turn off the clean.
Yeah, it's not bad or anything. Well, I didn't think it was that bad.
Yeah, we didn't think it was.
My mom didn't think it was that great, but
Yeah. But that's to be expected, I think.
yeah, teach their own. Yeah, the older generation probably doesn't like it as much.
It's just poo-poo humor, kind of.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, poo-poo, pee-pee humor. Butts and stuff.
Yeah.
Humor. There you go. All right, there's the word I mess up this week.
So yeah, check it out.
Yeah. How do you think Grandpa would react?
Yeah. Maybe it's a good thing, actually.
Yeah, hopefully he has his explicit content turned off.
Yeah. Let me shake a break.
Should we take a break?
Yeah, let's do it.
You think we need a break?
Sure. Why not?
All right, we'll take a break. I'm
Let's
thirsty.
take a break, yeah.
I need some dirty Dr. Pepper.
Very dirty. Is it going?
Oh, yeah, it fixed.
Hopefully that didn't catch it because we're trying to be
it didn't
unexplicit.
because it's set to my default music settings, and so when I hit record, it jumps back and gives me two measures to lead in before it starts recording. So that's what it was doing. So I was worried for a second that we were overwriting like the last. Okay, anyways.
Okay. Boring stuff.
Yeah, boring stuff. My mind's a little weighed down. I ate a bunch of fettuccine alfredo.
Oh my gosh. Carbo loading for what?
Just carbs
Sit
and
on
fat.
the couch?
Yeah.
You're going to have to stop with the fettuccine if you're going to work at the soda shop.
Yeah, I will have to.
Slinging
Well,
soda.
I don't eat it often, but Eve went out to Olive Garden today and brought me home the lunch-sized fettuccine alfredo, which is the smaller one, and I crushed it. But I shouldn't be crushing fettuccine alfredo like that anymore.
No.
It was
You're
really
nearly
heavy.
30.
It was really heavy.
Your metabolism? Just
It's
terrible now.
definitely slowing down,
Yeah.
I think.
going to go right to your hips.
I feel like I do have to be a little more mindful of what I eat. And yeah, before, like when I would have lots of caffeine or like sodas and stuff, I would never feel it. But now if I drink like a Mountain Dew, like I feel the buzz. And so it's like having more of an effect on me.
Yeah, the caffeine.
Yeah, caffeine. If I eat junk food, I can start to feel it like weighing me down a little bit.
Sugar high, then a huge crash.
Yeah, I used to, my go-to snack when I was like 19 was 2 double quarter pounders from McDonald's.
That was a snack? That's not a snack.
Well, like like a late night, I was working at the movie theater,
Yeah.
go get it. I
Go
need a
get 2
meal at
dollars.
midnight.
Go get a half pound of meat.
No, 2 double quarter pounders. It's a double quarter pound.
Oh
is
shoot,
half.
that's
so it was
a full pound
of meat.
of meat.
Yeah, so it's probably like 2 pounds of food if you factor in all the buns and the pickles and stuff.
Right, the pickles add a lot.
Yeah, so I used to just crush that at midnight and then fall asleep at 3 a.m, be totally fine the next day.
Heck
I'm
yeah.
sure if I did that now, I wouldn't finish the second one for sure.
Yeah.
And then the
And-
next day, I just feel terrible.
Yeah. Wouldn't be able to function after. Wow.
Yeah.
I do feel like I could eat more in high school and stuff than I do now. But I think that's because I was playing soccer in high school. I was burning more calories. So my body could handle it.
Yeah.
And now, no, I'm not doing any running.
Yeah. Same. I mean, yeah. And when I was working at the movie theater, I would walk, just pace constantly. Because when I was a manager, I felt bad just sitting in the office, Like I didn't want the employees to be like, oh, he's just chilling in there like a loser.
We're over here working our tails
so
off.
I'd always try and be like out and about, like helping. And if I needed to take a break, I'd go walk upstairs and like check on the projectors and then maybe like stand and watch a movie for like 5 minutes or something.
Nice.
Yeah.
When you say check on the projectors, like
just make sure they're running.
Okay.
Lights are on.
Give him a little kiss, a little hug.
Yeah, give him a little pat on the head.
Tuck him
Tell
into
them
bed.
they're doing a good job. Well, no, they were working, dude. They're not going to bed.
Yeah. Maybe wipe off their brow a little bit.
Yeah, during the movie.
Did you give them names?
No, it was just theater 1, theater 2, theater 3.
Oh, come on.
No, we didn't name stuff.
Dude.
Except for the mannequin that was upstairs.
Oh, gosh.
His name is Chester.
Chester the mannequin.
The molester.
Yeah.
And she was a female, technically, so.
Oh. Guy name, girl figure.
Yeah.
Okay. And she was a molester or you molested her?
No. Well, I'm not sure where the molester part came from.
Well, because it rhymes with Chester, probably.
Probably. I don't think there was any molesting going on.
Okay.
But we would chuck her off the roof. So when there was...
that seems like more than molestation.
When there was new employees and they were closing, we'd make them take out the trash, which was behind the building. And we'd run upstairs and put like a water garden shirt on the mannequin. Or just clothes from the Lost and Found, which surprisingly, there's a lot of clothes in the Lost and Found. Not just like jackets and stuff. There was like t-shirts and pants and, random stuff. Anyways, so we'd dress them up and then throw them off the roof.
And it got people pretty good? Or?
Yeah, they were scared for a second. I mean, they never thought it was actually a real person. It was just more like, oh, something fell off the roof.
Noise.
Yeah. I'm startled because of that. But
wow.
No one was ever like traumatized, man. If anything, the probably most traumatizing thing we did to haze people, I didn't like this one, but we would ask new kids if they've had the orange Fanta, which we didn't have orange Fanta. But
wow, that's
we would mix
hardcore.
Sprite with the Flavacol.
What's that? Oh, yeah. I know.
The like orange powder that's all buttery and like
that you put into the
super
popcorn.
salty. Yeah. So we'd put a scoop into the Sprite, mix it up, and give it to them. They just have super salty Sprite.
Did you ever try it?
No, they never got me with that one, thankfully.
I mean, if you're doing it to people, you got to at least take a sip.
Yeah. No,
can you
I've
buy
never,
Flavor Call, whatever it's called?
I think you can, yeah. Because people have them at their like at-home popcorn makers.
Yeah.
Let's look it up. Flavocol.
Flavocol. Sounds like
butter flavored seasoning.
Stripper name.
Yeah. What? That's a weird one. But no, yeah, you can buy it.
How much is it?
$3.50 for a quart of it.
Okay, not too bad. If you're making popcorn.
Yeah, if you're making popcorn, a lot. A quart of it is a lot.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, we would also make people. We'd tell them they'd have to refill the drinking fountain, and so we'd have them fill up a 5-gallon bucket of water and pour it into the drinking fountain.
Oh my gosh, that's wasteful.
It's a little wasteful, but it's funny to watch them stand there for 10 minutes pouring.
Where'd they get the water from?
The back sink. Yeah. Yeah.
Could you go refill the water fountain?
Fountain's running a little low. Could you go fill it up?
We use that bucket over there.
And because it's such a little shallow pan, that takes the water, you have to pour it real slow. So they'll be standing there for like 10 minutes with that 5-gallon bucket.
Just refilling it.
Yeah.
I mean, this is at Water Gardens?
Yeah, this was at Water Gardens.
Probably had like a lot of slow days.
Later on, yeah.
Yeah.
But actually, when I first started, like during the summer, every day was super busy.
What about the winter?
Depends on the movie. Yeah. But like when school was in session, it would be like weekdays are pretty slow and then weekends are super busy. Yeah. But then when they started, sorry, I gotta clear my throat. Still have a little bit of the cold I had last weekend coming through, but
I had one last weekend too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Awesome.
Winners. Yeah. On Friday, I started feeling not great. So even if you weren't out of town, we might have had to.
Yeah, because on Thursday,
cancel.
I started feeling not great.
Ah, dang. Was it like sore throat, fever stuff? Yeah.
I never got a fever. It was just sore throat. stuffed up.
Well, I never took my temperature, but it kind of felt like I had a fever.
Yeah.
And then a really bad sore throat.
Yeah. Mine wasn't too bad, but it was a little rough.
Mine was painful this time. Like, it was actually kind of bad, but got over it. Anyways, what was I saying?
I don't know, something about...
Oh, yeah, it's busy at the movie theater.
Yeah. When I worked at Megaplex, it was always busy because I worked at the one in Lehigh.
Uh-huh.
That is a terrible job to work at.
How many theaters were there?
I don't know. I work concessions.
Oh.
I never even paid attention to whatever happened.
Yeah. I used to work at Megaplex as well, but the one in Geneva. I did a stint of not even a year there. That was when I was home for my mission for a year.
Oh.
I worked there and at Water Gardens just to
do something.
fill time. Yeah. And I didn't like Megaplex as much.
No. $8 an hour.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I was making.
Whoa. Wait, when was that? What year?
2018? Into
Oh,
2019?
Oh, okay. When I was there, we started at $7.50 an hour, but that was 2016. So I guess 2 years made a difference.
Get 50 cents.
But then
more.
I became a DL. Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah, a big $12 an hour. I did.
Yeah, that's a lot. Making the big
Which
bill.
is big time for someone living at home.
True, yeah. If you're single and at the home.
Single, living at parents' house.
It is actually a lot of money.
Yeah,
we would.
awesome.
But we'd get 40% off concessions.
So you got yourself a Philly
I
cheesesteak
got myself
for lunches.
quesadilla, chicken quesadilla.
Oh, that's good.
You know how it go. We'd also get movie tickets, except for not the big ones. They like.
Oh yeah.
You get some free ones, but not not Avengers Endgame or anything.
Oh yeah, they blacked out. Well, Disney and Fox have a rule where you cannot give out passes during like the first 2 weeks. But I'm sure also like a big movie theater would be like, yeah, no, we're not letting employees go if we can sell the seat as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, at Water Gardens, we never really had that problem.
Yeah.
I took 9 people to a movie once when we first got it. I mean, it was also a second run theater, so the movie had already been out for like 2.5 months.
Yeah. Plus, like, I don't know. I got in trouble, but I didn't even like mean to get in trouble there. Like, for one, I missed a mandatory meeting apparently, but I told them I'd be gone and I was on vacation. And then I lost my movie privileges. I couldn't get movie tickets. Yeah, I couldn't get movie tickets for like, I think a month or 2 weeks or something.
Uh-huh.
And then another time, my till was off. And I swear I didn't steal any money. But
how much was it off?
I think like $11.
Oh,
because
okay.
this employee came in and bought like 2 big yellow bags of popcorn. And I forgot to have him sign like something that said this was an employee purchase. So it never had that in the till. So like it would have been fine if I just like had him sign the employee thing. But since that wasn't in there, the discount was off. Like it didn't count the discount with the till. If that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
And then I was off, and you can only be off like $10, and I was off like 11 or something.
Oh.
And then I lost movie privileges again.
So you never saw a movie while you were
I never saw a movie. They kept taking them away. But I did get recognized for upselling a shake.
Wow. So
but I never upsold anything. Because they'd have like secret shoppers come in.
Wait, so how did you upsell it then?
I don't know. Till this day, I don't know.
Oh.
Because I never upsold anything. I'd be like, oh, you want a medium popcorn? That's fine. I'll just plug it. Okay.
Small drink. The large is pretty expensive.
Yeah. Dude, I wouldn't go up there, honestly.
Yeah. Honestly, you guys could probably be fine with a medium if you don't want the large.
Yeah.
Try and downsell them.
Yeah. It's like, honestly, like, there's just as much ice cream in the small shake as there is in the large shake. So, like...
Yeah, honestly, with the guy working back there right now...
I was probably downselling him.
It's probably going to be about the same size.
So you're good. But yeah, they recognize me for that for some reason.
Nice.
Got a good secret shop.
If I was a secret shopper, I'd just tell...
Some crazy stuff.
Yeah. Just be like, they're doing such an amazing job. They did everything right. Like, just hype up the employees so they get whatever bonus they're looking for.
Yeah, I would do. Yeah.
So did you do anything crazy at the movie theater? Nothing crazy happened?
I didn't really do anything crazy. I mean, one time I cut my finger on a tomato slicer because I was a dishwasher as well.
This was at the movie theater?
At the movie theater when I worked there.
Mm-hmm.
Because they did concessions, and then they had, some people had to wash some dishes.
Yeah, every night.
Every night. No, but like one person was on it the whole day. Cause like,
oh, really?
Those personal pan pizzas for Pizza Hut. Those little like Dutch oven type.
Yeah.
They never stop coming.
Interesting.
So much piled up every day.
We would just stack them up and then do them at night.
Dang.
At Geneva, I think. I mean, I'm sure
we
someone would
too,
do it
like we were washing
intermittently
stuff all day.
But
yeah,
those little pants suck.
Yeah,
So
they're just so greasy.
Yeah.
Like there's probably like 10 years of grease on that.
Just
thing.
imagine like a 6-inch wide cast iron like bowl basically.
Yeah.
And every day you put your little pizza dough thing in it and do like 3 pumps of oil on top of it. And they let that soak overnight, and then in the morning it's all poofed up, and then you can put the sauce and stuff on it.
Yeah.
So
like
much oil
slipping out of your hands.
Yeah. Washing those was terrible. So oily. You couldn't wash anything else with them. It had to be just the pans.
Yeah,
in the
because
sink. It'd get so
everything
oily.
greasy.
Disgusting.
Gross.
Did you have to clean the grill?
No. Well, I think once or twice, because I was really like, my main thing was I was just out in the concessions, like where the popcorn is. And they put me on like the kitchen stuff. Like, I don't know. I started like a month or two before I was going to quit. So I never really.
Well, I started a month or two before
like
you were going to quit?
in the kitchen stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So like I was doing like the popcorn stuff.
I thought you meant like you got the job and were like, yeah, I'm going to quit in a month or two.
So you probably shouldn't put me back there. No, so I only did a couple of those like stuff. So I maybe cleaned the grill once.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, cleaning the grill sucked.
Yeah, scraping all this crap and kind of gross back there, honestly.
Yeah. The Geneva one was nice but it was also brand new.
Oh.
Like the theater was brand new. Like it was only built in like 2015 or something. So when I was there, everything was still pretty nice in the back, at least.
Yeah.
Like the floors were clean and like, the corners were still clean.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's grimier now.
It's probably grimier, yeah. The one in Lehigh is pretty grimy.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's like all carpet in there still, too.
Yeah.
I think. I haven't been there in a while.
Yeah.
Last time I was there, it was like all carpet, though.
Like gross. In the theaters? What do you mean?
Well, like the lobby area and like the whole hallway into...
No, the lobby's not carpet anymore.
It's not carpet anymore?
I don't know if it wasn't even carpet when I worked there.
I swear it had carpet in there. There's definitely more carpet than in Geneva, though.
Yeah.
Because Geneva is just like the polished...
hard...
What is cement?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
There's like zero carpet in the building. Besides in like the offices and then like on the stairs in the theater, I think there was a little bit.
Yeah. I think, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, Megaplex was a lot more corporate though.
Yeah, it's true. Than
Water Gardens was a lot of fun since it was just family owned.
Yeah.
So
it's easier to just like...
We just kind of ran wild.
Yeah. We never really pranked anyone. I just hated going to work. So I was just like... I didn't have the energy to even prank anyone or like even make relationships. Or
Really? You never made friends or anything?
I mean, a little bit, but not really that much.
Dang. We would always try and scare each other, like hide behind the curtains in the theater while people were cleaning.
Boo.
Yeah.
Good DL.
Yeah, and throwing. Well, this was at Water Gardens, so not a DL there, but I was a manager. And throwing the mannequin off the roof and stuff.
Yeah. Getting them to drink straight salt.
Pretty much.
Nice. Yeah, fun times.
Yeah. One time while we were closing, it was an all boys crew.
Oh no, that's probably.
So I mean, we got the work done, obviously,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
we
yeah.
partied pretty hard.
Yeah.
And so it was a Saturday night closing, and so we would clean everything, like deep clean all the theaters and stuff. So we would be there till like 2 a.m.
Uh-huh.
But when we were done, one of the guys was like, "Dude, we should pee off the roof. It'd be so fun." And so we were like, "Yeah,
Okay.
let's do it."
That is so fun.
So we did. It was awesome, and you could see it on the security camera a little bit, just a little bit of rain falling down.
Wow. That's disgusting.
Super funny.
That's gross. Do you remember when you had me help you come clear out that one theater with all the chairs?
Oh, you did that?
Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah.
I had no idea what I was signing up for. You said, "Oh, you want to make some money?"
Yeah, well, you made money.
I did.
Wait,
like
was it the one in
$100.
Salt Lake? Was it the blue chairs we
Yeah.
were moving?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, because we were ripping out all of our old chairs at the theater and putting those blue ones in. So we had to
Yeah, we cleared
also
out.
rip out the chairs in Salt Lake and then put them in a van. And then,
Yeah.
and there was also like a 3-story staircase from where the chairs
Yeah.
were to where
We
the
had to
truck
go
was.
like 3 stories up and down this staircase, grab like one chair at a time.
Yeah, it took
Dude,
forever.
my forearms were dead.
Yeah, but it was fun.
Well, I don't know about fun.
I mean, you made money.
I did make some money, like $100. I think it was.
Not bad. Wait, how long did we do it for?
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know how long you did it for.
5 or
I
6
remember
hours?
doing it.
Because then we had to unload
forever.
it.
Yeah, into the storage containers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a terrible day.
yeah, that was a crappy time at Water Gardens.
Yeah. It was fun.
I guess.
No, it wasn't that fun at all.
It was kind of fun.
No, well, like it started out, yeah, okay, this is kind of fun. And then by going down that stairs,
after a couple staircase trips, then it was not fun.
it's like, man, terrible.
Yeah, Water Gardens. Now it's gone.
It's gone. Now it is a megaplex.
Yeah. Too bad.
Yeah. They're H. Miller taking over.
Yeah, every time I drive past, not a full parking lot. I will say that.
Yeah. People
Kinda
going to
sad.
Cinemark.
I mean, same with Water Gardens right before they sold too. It
Yeah,
never
probably
seemed
why
to
they
be
sold.
crazy busy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, movies have just kind of gone down, like theaters in
that's
general.
true.
So, dying industry. We were in a dying industry.
Yeah, good thing we got out of
Got
there.
out of there right when we could. Yeah.
We got out at the perfect time.
Yeah. Sure did.
Yeah, that kind of sucks. Yeah, I haven't looked forward to seeing a movie in the theaters in a long time.
Yeah. That's true.
But like when I
Same.
worked at the movie theater, I was excited. Well, I mean, I watched every movie that came out pretty much just because I could.
Yeah.
And I had time to. But I feel like there would be 2 or 3 movies like every couple months that I would be like, oh, I want to see that.
Yeah.
And
Not really
now
that anymore.
I haven't seen a movie that
No.
or heard of a movie that I actually want to see.
Yeah, these all coming out on streaming or something, or
Yeah, it's
I don't know.
kind of sad.
yeah.
Yeah, I really like movies.
Yeah, the theater experience is pretty good.
Yeah.
Too.
And it's like when I'm watching a movie, I like totally am immersed. You know, even when I watch at home, like all in my mind, I am the main character for like the next 2 days, you know?
Well, that's kind of funny.
Why
For
is
the
that
next
funny?
2 days, yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, definitely that night for sure.
Yeah,
But then when I was like a little kid, the first time I watched
Yeah.
Three Musketeers, I was running around with a sword for like the rest of the week,
yeah,
you know?
true. I did do that with like Three Ninjas.
Three
Have you
Ninjas.
ever seen that one?
Is that a Ninjago thing?
No, it was an old movie
Ah.
with like these 3 brothers. They get like taught karate. It's like a karate movie. I was kicking around the house, kicking pillows. Yeah, you know.
I've never seen that.
It's probably not a great film, but it was good as a kid.
Three Ninjas.
Yeah. If you like karate, it's mediocre karate.
Are you still into karate movies?
Huh?
Have you seen Ip Man?
It Man?
Ip Man.
No.
IP. Oh.
No,
I haven't watched a full movie. I just watched the fight scenes on YouTube.
it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay.
Oh, I sorry. I didn't realize that was a question.
Yeah. Okay. Should have given a
Yeah, you
facial
should have given me a
expression.
facial expression. What the heck?
Say,
You know,
this is a question.
yeah. Raise
You
your
should
eyebrows or
answer.
something when
Yeah.
you ask me questions.
Yeah. Was it good?
You excited for Memorial Day?
Yeah. What are we doing?
Probably visiting the graves,
Well, that's a given.
getting beef jerky at the gas station.
Mm,
Is that something you would do?
yeah, we would go get a treat after.
Yeah.
Go to Hearts. That was Hearts is no longer a thing, really.
Is there not that Hearts on State Street anymore? Is that not a Hearts?
I don't know.
Oh, it might not be, huh?
Yeah. I haven't seen Hearts in forever.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there are any more Hearts around.
No.
It's all holidays and
Mavericks. Yeah.
taken over.
True. What's your go-to snack at a gas station?
Like food. Thanks for raising your eyebrows.
Yeah.
Like
So
like
he knows
actual
that-
food or just like what I get at gas stations? Because I know I usually 90% of the time I'm going in there to get a drink,
Oh.
like a Mountain Dew Voltage,
Yeah.
or just a
That's
Mountain
it.
Dew
Just a
Voltage.
Mountain Volts,
If
yeah.
I'm feeling it, sometimes those Fairlife protein shakes, but they're like $4 at the
Fairlife
gas station.
protein
Yeah,
shake.
they're super expensive.
$4?
They're like $4 or $5, like
Dang.
for just the little one.
Yeah, that's
So,
too much.
Yeah.
Not worth it.
Or let's see, if I'm getting a snack, sometimes I'll cave and get a taquito off the roller, or one of those, just whatever's rolling there.
Yeah.
That's a bad move, but it tastes really good.
They are actually pretty good. Like Mavericks food, it's actually pretty good. Like their burrito,
Yeah, I haven't
I don't
had
mind.
like actual food from a Maverick.
I think it's actually
It's usually
pretty
like
decent.
7-Eleven food that I've
Yeah.
had, like the pizza and hot
Yeah.
dogs and stuff. But
Maverick,
yeah,
I
that's what
think, has
people
some-
say.
Yeah.
the burritos are actually really good.
Yeah. I mean, I've only had it once, but it's pretty good.
Okay, I guess that's what we're doing on Memorial Day. We'll get a burrito.
Yeah,
from
let's go get a Maverick burrito.
We'll go pay our respects to the dead and then go get a burrito from a Maverick. And a
Like-
Mountain Dew Voltage.
Gonna
Because
feel
that's what
like-
our ancestors would want us
Yeah,
to
it's
do.
gonna feel like Day of the Dead,
What?
Dia de los Muertos, because of the burrito,
Wait, why?
because it's a Mexican thing,
Oh.
and like Day of the Dead, they honor their dead, whatever.
Do they take food to the graves
I don't know.
in Mexico?
I don't know.
Is that part of the culture?
I
In
don't know.
Korea, they do that.
Really?
Yeah.
They
they'll
bring
t-
some kimchi,
they'll take
little,
food
uh,
and like offer it to the ancestors.
little some Korean barbecue.
Yeah. For reals?
Really?
Bring some food.
They just like they eat it there, or like they put it on the grave.
No, they put it out for the ancestors
Interesting.
for honor and respect. Say a little prayer. Do your bows.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to be like insensitive, but it seems a little wasteful. Just leave it there.
Why? We could leave like a couple of those mint brownies on Grandma's grave.
That's true. But then, like,
I'm sure she would appreciate the gesture.
yeah, but I'd rather eat them.
I mean, you don't
Then
have to
just,
leave
like,
all
leave
of
them
them
there.
there. You could leave one and then eat the rest.
Just still.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then, like, a deer comes and gets that one.
And the deer would love it.
Have a nice mint brownie.
And I'm sure Grandma would be happy to share.
yeah. Yeah. I'm sure she would. With a little dough. Anyways.
Or just the person cutting the grass.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
nice. That's a brownie.
Yeah. Probably a Mexican guy.
Dude, come on.
Sorry.
That was insensitive.
Sorry. That one was insensitive. Dia de los Muertos. I don't know.
Leave it out a burrito. For
Yeah, give him a Maverick burrito.
We'll go to Maverick first and then.
Leave him out. Something right.
Leave
Put
a
it right in the
burrito out there.
flower pot. Right in a flower stand for him. Yeah.
Were we cooking on this?
We were kind of cooking.
We were cooking for a second.
Yeah.
It wasn't terrible.
Nah.
It was pretty good, I think. Not the best, not the worst. We have 2 people in our live audience, so maybe that's what's.
Yeah. Some nerves, maybe.
Yeah, just we're a little nervous, a little stage fright.
And we've doubled our audience.
Yeah. Actually, in our online audience as well.
Oh, hey.
Pretty much, yeah.
There you go.
Our followers are up and the views are up.
Doubling all around.
Yeah, so it's pretty.
Dublin, Ireland.
Yeah. So don't forget to rate the show
Rate the show 5
and
stars.
share with your friends.
Uh-huh.
Because we're going to the moon and we're getting that Mo Bettis sponsorship.
Yeah. And then Blue Chew. Maybe Maverick Burritos.
Whoa, that'd be a cool one.
I would love that. Brought to you by Maverick Burrito. You can get it in beef or chicken.
Do they have a breakfast one too?
I don't know.
Maybe
I'm
only
actually
during
not.
breakfast time.
Yeah, maybe.
Do you like McDonald's hamburgers?
Yeah, I had one today.
Okay, thank you. Because I actually think McDonald's hamburgers are really good.
I think
They
they're
actually are pretty good.
good. Yeah. You put some fries on it.
I've never tried that.
That's good. Put some of the fries on. Little burger. I mean, it's like a unique taste, but I think it is good. I just mean like their burgers in general, not just with the fries. But
Yeah.
no, I like their
I don't know,
burgers.
something about it is they're good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people always dog on them, but
Yeah.
honestly, if I'm gonna go get a burger, 9 times out of 10 it's either McDonald's or In-N-Out. So
Mhm.
I really don't eat at any other burger
Yeah.
places.
I think Wendy's burgers are not that great.
No,
They're
I don't like
alright,
them.
but they're like they taste
they're
dry.
kind of bland.
Yeah.
It's like at least when you bite into McDonald's, like the patty feels like salty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
like there's
taste
salt.
it. You
Yeah.
can taste. You can just taste the MSG on that thing.
You feel the salt just
Just coat your whole mouth.
yeah.
Like this thing.
Maybe that's the secret. You just gotta salt it up.
This is filled with MSG. And just
Yeah,
Taste-
MSG is actually really good.
it is.
It tastes good.
Yeah.
Food with MSG, bring it back.
Bring it back, please.
It tastes good.
Well, they probably are. Wait, was it banned or something?
I don't know. Just people. There's a lot of things that say no MSG. Like it's
So yeah.
like it's good.
Yeah.
That there's no MSG.
Yeah. Well, it's probably healthier, but it's not as good.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Unless it was a
What even is
psyop.
MSG? Does it stand for something?
It's just special salt.
Magical salt.
It looks like salt. What is MSG? I honestly don't know. I just know it tastes good.
They use it a lot in Asian cuisine, I think, right?
Yes, they do.
Hmm.
My mom used to have a little thing of MSG that she'd used to cook with, but then she heard about the MSG's bad for you. So then we stopped.
Yeah.
It's a chemical compound.
Oh, what?
Sorry. Chemical compound.
Okay.
Monosodium glutamate, a flavor enhancer widely used in food processing. It's the sodium salt of glutamic acid, a naturally occurring amino acid found in many foods.
Naturally occurring.
It naturally occurring. So, and it is known
Well-
for adding a savory or umami flavor to dishes.
Umami.
Yeah. Typically found associated with Chinese food.
Oh, there you go.
Interesting. So yeah, it just makes the food more savory.
Yeah. And I think I can taste it in those, those
and
burgers.
it does taste savory.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
You can still buy MSG if you go to like the
Asian market?
markets. They have like bags of it.
Whoa. How big are bags?
I mean, they're regular.
Ziploc.
No, I mean, it's like if you bought like a salt refill or something. You
Yeah.
know?
I've never
it's like
bought a
those.
salt refill.
Oh. Well
I'm
then.
I just buy the little salt shakers. Great value. You know?
Really?
Yeah.
We get the pink Himalayan salt
Mm,
or whatever.
yeah. Fancy.
I mean, I don't know if it's fancy, but
It's more fancy than what I got.
I mean, it's pink.
Iodized salt. Iodized.
The Morton Girl one.
The great value. Iodized salt.
The Great Value Morton Girl salt.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, don't dog on McDonald's as much because you know you love it.
Yeah. Even if you.
Everyone loves it.
Yeah. I'm loving it.
We're all loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I'm loving it. Yeah. There's a reason they have that slogan.
And there's a reason they sell 1 billion burgers a day or whatever.
Yeah. Is that true? Seems like a made up stat, but
It's probably true.
I bought one today.
I didn't have one today, but I'm sure
Okay.
if you drove past McDonald's right now, there's someone in the drive-thru and a couple people sitting in there.
Mhm.
So multiply that by, 500,000 stores alone in the US, probably.
Yeah.
And then worldwide, too.
Could be
Yeah.
a billion.
People love McDonald's,
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
is what we're trying to get at.
Yeah. On that note, you got anything else?
I think I'm drying up, to be honest. I think I'm drying up a little bit.
Yeah.
I think I've been dry.
yeah. It's been kind of dry.
I think I peaked at your dad running a Chippendale soda shop, and it's just been downhill from
That was
there.
that was in the first 20 minutes. So
Yeah.
that was your best joke.
Yeah. So should we call it tonight?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Do we have any plugs or announcements?
Well, we haven't done video.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. We did say we were going to do video, and we haven't yet. The first time we tried, did we explain this?
I don't know if we did.
Well, anyways, if you haven't heard, the video lineup did not work out. Like we
Yeah.
did the whole clap thing with the audio and the visual, and for some reason, I think I exported it playing at like 1.25 speed, the audio, and so it didn't line up with the video, and so it just didn't work.
Yeah.
And then with Colton here, we were like, let's just not
Do the
even
video,
try and
yeah.
do video. And then tonight we just jumped in. So
So maybe we'll have video sometime.
yeah, let's try next time.
Yeah.
Let's try and do video next time for sure.
I mean, I bought the sheet, Gotta use
Yeah.
it.
Maybe. I mean, we might just have to film without the sheet.
Oh, come on.
It's okay, dude. It was only what, $10?
11.
11. Yeah, see? Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Not bad.
All right.
All
Thanks
right,
for
we're
listening.
done. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll be done. Rate the show.
5 stars.
Yeah. And we'll see you next week.
Yep. We'll see you at the soda shop.
We'll see you at Memorial Day.